were like me, you probably check the weather forecast before you go outside. Look up when the next iPhone is being released, and these days, check if the ceasefire in the Middle East is holding up.
Well, it turns out the US is now blockading the Strait of Hormuz. Chaos and panic aside, what if you could make money from all of the above? Actually, you could, by placing bets.
These are not casual wagers among friends. They were made on a website called Polymarket. Based in the US, the service is known as a prediction market platform. It lets you bet on almost any event, from traditional sports to weather forecasts to geopolitical events. Here's how it works. For any event, the platform will create yes and no shares. Each share is priced in a range between 1 US cent and $1. Say I want to bet on whether the Strait of Hormuz will be opened by April 30th. A yes share priced at 14 cents means 14% of users think it will be open by then. A no share priced at 86 cents means 86% of users think otherwise. Prices of the yes and no shares fluctuate, like company shares on the stock market, until April 30th, reflecting how user sentiment changes as the US and Iran flip-flop between ceasefire and conflict. If the strait opens by the specific date, the yes shares will be settled for $1, and the no shares will be settled at $0. So if I bought $100 worth of yes shares at 40 cents, that would mean I would make nearly $620. Users also do not have to wait until the system automatically settles the shares, and that can pay off in a volatile world. For example, right after US President Donald Trump announced an extension of the Iran war ceasefire, the price of yes shares surged. A user can sell the yes shares at this point to lock in the profit before he changes his mind. But Polymarket has also raised questions about whether it is a forum for insider trading. In December 2025, an anonymous user set up an account on the platform 8 days before US forces captured Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. The user then placed a series of wagers worth nearly $34,000 before the raid, which then racked in profits of more than $400,000. Because the platform does not have a gambling license, it is blocked in the UK and some other countries. Polymarket is also controversial because users are not betting against the house. Instead, they trade with other users in an open peer-to-peer market using contracts on a blockchain. In Hong Kong, users can access and use the site, but things get murky regarding whether it's legal to place bets online.
There's no definitive answer at the moment, but I would say that betting on these platforms are risky. It might fail well in the future, be illegal betting. The ordinance does provide some form of anticipation to new technology. We see that by placing a bet on, say, Polymarket, you in effect buying crypto tokens. But in the gambling ordinance, it doesn't require money per se, and it's expressly provided that credit betting is actually included.
Chan also warned that placing bets on these platforms could introduce legal risk regarding money laundering. But volatility on world markets has expanded the platform's appeal. In October 2025, Polymarket secured a $2 billion investment from New York Stock Exchange's parent company with a $9 billion valuation. As interest expands from individual to institutional investors, it seems many people are betting that the prediction market industry is here to stay.